Hey, Jerry Fetta here. I'm going to hit you with a short but sweet Fetta Facts today on a fact, a little known fact that I use and the wealthy use that you can use too to actually earn more income, gain more luck, financial luck, having good things happen to you. And I want to share with you an actual study, a scientific study that proves that this is true. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to another Fetta Facts. I'm Jerry Fetta, the CEO of Philanthro Wealth. All facts, no opinions. And I want to share with you today something that I've known for a while, but I recently saw a study that actually validates this and affirms this. And I want to share this in the context of, growing up, for me and my family, we grew up in poverty. My mom was very religious. So we were always giving money away. We were always donating. We were always tithing. It was like a thing, right? And the funny thing is, we didn't have money ourselves. We were like the ones that should have been receiving the donations, like that, but instead we were giving. And I never could make sense of it. And my mom would always have like these lucky things happen to her, right? She would often have, people helping out, money showing up, this, that. And I never understood it. But because we grew up in poverty and it contributed to my viewpoint growing up, like we grew up in poverty, we were always giving money away. So I was like, when I finally started making money, I was like, I'm breaking the cycle. Right? I was like, I'm going to put my foot down. If I don't have money, I'm not giving money. I'm waiting till I'm in a position, I'm taking care of myself, then I'm going to give. And logically enough as that sounds, it was wrong. I'm going to share with you why. Okay. So I had a conversation, this was 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, with a friend of mine in Los Angeles that runs a family office. Okay. Multi-$100 million family office. And he was talking about his wealth building secrets. Right? This is a guy who his net worth can fluctuate $5 to $10 million in a day, and he doesn't even notice it. It's like that's just the tide coming in and going out, right? It's just part of his life. And he was like, the thing that I do is I regularly give lots of money. I donate lots of money to causes, people, etc. And by doing that, he's like, I can't explain it. I can't put my finger on it. But in the long run, my net worth goes up. My income goes up. I have more opportunities because of it. And he's like, I don't do it because of that. I'm not like, I'm donating. It's like a pay for play kind of thing. I'm donating so I can get an exchange or a benefit back. In the donor world, that's called quid pro quo, right? Donating with the expectation you're going to get something. It's no longer a donation as soon as that happens. It's an exchange. I'm giving this and getting that, right? So donating means you have zero expectation. You're just giving because it's the right thing. Next, I don't want to interrupt you too long. I just want to give you a free offer for my book, The Blueprint to Financial Freedom. If you go to jerryfetta.com/B2F promo, you can get the book now. I'm going to let you get back to the video. You're just investing the money in a cause you care about, knowing that's the right thing. This is going to help, right? So he was telling me this. He's like, I'm actually considering starting a club. You commit to a monthly amount and you donate, and we meet, we do masterminds and stuff. And I was like, that's a really cool idea. Okay, fast forward about 2 years, I joined a mastermind group that you were only allowed in if you made a unique donation of $10,000 or more. Okay, they didn't want money for the sake of money. They didn't want a transaction, right? What they wanted was people to donate. And if you donate, you got the gift of joining the group. Right? So I'm going to share this study with you because it affirms this. It's something I use. I try and be very generous. I'm not tooting my own horn, and I'm not the Gandhi of the world or anything. I'm just telling you that that's an intentional thing I do. I look for ways to help. I look for ways to donate. It's a regular thing. I plan for it. I allocate for it. And I'll be ramping that up quite a bit in my own financial life. But there is a study. I'm going to read this to you. Okay, so this is a study in 2010. It was published in Social, Psychological, and Personality Science. Okay, found that generous individuals tend to earn more over time. Okay, generous individuals tend to earn more over time. Researchers analyzed data from a German socioeconomic panel, which tracks people's income and behaviors and well-being over years. The key finding was that people who gave more money or time to help others earned higher incomes later in life than those who were less generous. So this is an actual study done in 2010 linking those who were more generous earlier in life ended up with more money later in life. Right? What does it tell you? What goes around comes around. This continues. Number one, it was found they have increased social capital. Okay, they had stronger relationships and networks because they're seen as trustworthy, collaborative, and valuable in team and business settings. They're actually donating and building relationships in their network. And what better people to have in your network than generous ones? Not cutthroat entrepreneurs, not investors who will, go make a dime on anything they possibly can. Like people who care about the world around them. Like that's a great network to have. So when you're donating, you're at those events, you're meeting those people. Next is the law of reciprocity. They found that generosity triggers a cycle of giving and receiving. So the more you give, the more likely others are going to reciprocate that in the future, whether through referrals, recommendations, promotions, help, opportunities. Enhanced leadership opportunities because they were stepping up, because donating is a form of leadership. Generosity is a form of leadership. You're doing something based on duty, not personal gain. Right? So they get more opportunities in leadership because of that. Positive mindset. It reduced stress for them. It increased feelings of abundance, which can boost productivity, creativity, and decision making. And then there's a luck factor that they found. Generous people find themselves in situations where goodwill pays off unexpectedly. Right? This might seem like luck. So this is considered indirect financial prosperity. There's another study that was done by the University of British Columbia. I'm reading this here. Harvard Business School found that spending as little as $5 on someone else created a sense of abundance, which improved decision-making and risk-taking in business contexts. So giving does help. Right? We just went over several ways that this happens. And I want to use this, as an example. Right? So let's pretend that this is resources I have. Okay, I've got them clutched in my hand. My hand is closed. You see that? Nobody can get this pen out. Right? I'm not giving it. This is mine. This is my pen. Okay? Great. Nobody's going to take the pen, but let's say there's another one that someone wants to give me. I can't have it because my hand is closed. Right? You see what I mean? I can't receive this one. So what happens if I open my hand up? I am putting myself in a position where this pen could leave. It could leave, right? But I could also receive more. And I'm closing myself off to the possibility of that happening if my hand is not open. Hey, what's up? Jerry here. I just wanted to give you another reminder. Grab my book, Blueprint to Financial Freedom. It's going to be one of the best books you have ever read on finance. I can promise you that. You're going to love it. It's also a free offer. So if you go to jerryfetta.com/B2F promo, you can get that now. So what I want to challenge you on today's Fetta Facts, because this is not an opinion, this is now factual. There's scientific studies, there's social studies being done that are showing this. We've got Harvard, we've got, plenty of data there, right? And you may have experienced this too. Build giving into your life. Make it something you allocate money toward, right? And I'm going to challenge you. This goes beyond religious giving. Okay, if you tithe to your church, that's great. Okay, I give money to my church too. But I benefit from that, right? Like the church gets a new building, I go there, I have a nicer building to go to. They buy more equipment, they do whatever, right? I'm part of that. So I want you to think about okay, if you're doing donations for religious reasons, good, that's your baseline. Above and beyond that, we have a planet to take care of and people on this planet who need help. Here at Philanthro Wealth, we call that the life essentials, and we call that promoting human welfare. And we're focused on restoring life essentials, and we're focused on promoting human welfare. Right? And you're going to be hearing from me a lot more on the importance of donating and the expectation that if I'm helping you build wealth, I want you to pay it forward. Okay, I'm not in the business, I thought about this long and hard the last couple of years here. I am tired of being in the business of helping people build wealth just so that they can be like, yeah, I can buy things now. I don't have to worry, right? That's not a very big effect I'm making. I get that for most people, it's like, oh, you're helping. Yeah, but that's not why I do this. So my thing is going to become, if I'm going to help you, I need to know you're going to pay it forward. I need to know you're going to make the world a better place. I need to know you're going to be one of those people with the open hand. Because if you're not, there's plenty of financial advisors and gurus out there. You don't need to work with me, right? They're a dime a dozen. You can go find whoever you want to find. They'll tell you where to invest your money. They'll tell you what to do, who to follow, what to think, all this kind of stuff. But if you like my message, if you like my style, my team, what I'm doing, that's going to become my expectation. I want to know that you're going to do good things with what I'm helping you build. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching. That's my Fetta Facts for today. Like, share, subscribe, hit the little button there, and I'll see you next time on Fetta Facts. Hey, this is Jerry Fetta here. I want to thank you for watching my video, watching my content. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to learn more about the blueprint to financial freedom and how you can achieve passive income that exceeds your savings, your expenses, your taxes, your generosity, and build wealth like the top 1%, I want to encourage you, grab a copy of my book, The Blueprint to Financial Freedom. You can go to jerryfetta.com/B2F promo, or you can click the link in the description of the video here. The copy is free. You cover your shipping. We'll send the book out to you, and we'll send you an email with a bunch of great bonus material also for free. Get the book, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on my next content.